Hi everyone, back with Star Real.
This
I
story
decided
deserves
to
a perfect
continue
ending.
cleaning up the rest of Amphoreus today,
Don't you
so
think?
let me do my dailies and then we'll finish up Amphoreus.
Show me the way. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. Go, go, go!
Flowers, bloom for tomorrow. As you wish. Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Okay, it is right there. uh, Weirdly, these people haven't changed. Oh wait, I forgot Cypher's boss. Okay. Alright, since up here seems to be unaffected. Here's also the same. Weird. I really just need to teleport out and in.
Can we please keep going like this forever? Can we please keep
Nope, I'm
going like this
confused.
forever?
Okay, let's just continue. So that's supposed to be, yep, this thing. Some system hours ago aboard the Astral
You mean
Express
you
in
just
space.
waved a probe around in deep space and found our pal and Don Hung? That little thing's really that impressive, Ninja Girl?
Oh, good job, Rapper.
This is a ninja tech device, blessed by the Great One. It senses the ultra-low frequency electric waves of the human body.
Oh, that's a whole lot of pretty wubbaboo. But since we found him, let's drop the act. You played it well. But who do you think you are? Brother Hanu? Thinking you could pass as a Galaxy Ranger?
Wait, not Rapper?
Lord Cowboy Ninja, you have turned on me for no reason. Don't tell me the traitorous monkey ninja bewitched you. Are you walking the path of heretics now?
Enough. A name is Silver Gun Shura.
Oh, he remembers. Sparkle?
Ugh. This is why I hate putting over-the-top characters into the script. You and this mysterious ninja girl. Both of you are impossible to play. Director Sparkle doesn't care for madmen.
Cut the chatter. What's your real reason for being here?
Come on. What bad intentions could a masked fool possibly have? Just here to watch a show? Shuffle a few cards? My two prized actors were drifting through space for ages, and you all couldn't find them. What choice did I have but to come myself? Otherwise, Who's going to share the stage with me?
You don't even care about the Iron Tomb disaster threatening the whole universe. It seems the fool's wisdom isn't all that deep.
Ranger, don't think waving some righteous flag gives you the right to throw sidelong jabs. And don't act like you've got no motives of your own. You're hoping this war involving the gods might be the key to freeing that broken-legged wolf.
Huh?
Who else knows about that?
Just me. Do you believe it? Relax. I'm not interested in disturbing that living legend. I just couldn't resist messing with you when I saw you come back empty-handed.
You little... Fine. Since you saved our pal and Don Hone, get out of here. But remember what you said. Leave the boss alone. Or else.
You don't have to worry at all. In Director Sparkle's next script, gray hair gets the spotlight.
Wound waxes beneath blooming sakura. There's another one.
Let's skip the formalities about how the Express crew led the formation of the Cosmic Alliance and saved civilization from the destruction. Thanks to the Express crew's support, our operations stayed on course, even under the relentless pressure from the Marketing Development Department. Miss Himiko, the Strategic Investment Department extends its deepest thanks.
Your department's contributions during the crisis did not go unnoticed. But besides disaster relief and holding the line, you've had your hands full with something else too, haven't you?
Indeed. The Cosmic Alliance's victory this time has revealed something truly precious. A glimpse of what united civilizations can accomplish in the face of destruction. Our department is summarizing key lessons from this campaign. If another crisis of this scale appears on the horizon, we intend to have a system ready to respond.
If the IPC can take the lead in establishing a true frontline against the destruction, it will bring hope to every civilization.
Of course. That still hinges on continued support from the Astral Express. Once the Iron Tomb matter is settled, we will be in touch again, Miss Himiko.
How many memory bubbles are there?
General Jing Yuan, it's been too long. Did Miss Fuxuan return safely?
Well, she almost had a near-death experience this time.
The Omniscia foresaw Iron Tomb's obliterating strike. It also told me there was no avoiding it, no surviving it.
Yet in that exact moment, the Seer strategist sent a message. The empty fortune has cracked open, and fate can now be decided. Then we lost contact. Alas, always so cryptic. Your brilliant senior soarer never says anything plainly. Left me pacing all night.
Stop lying, General.
No need to be upset, Master Diviner. Cryptic talk comes with the territory of being a general.
The soldiers of the Cienjo stood firm in this battle amidst overwhelming odds. Their courage and sacrifice deserve recognition. And it just so happens that the golden blood of ruin the Alliance needs is in the Nameless's hands. It was taken by the hero Kazlana of Amphoreus at the cost of his life, directly from Nanook themselves. Though Kazlana is no longer part of this world, that kid can still reach a fragment of his memory. Perhaps Kazlana would be willing to entrust the golden blood to an ally who went to great lengths for Amphoreus.
In that case, very well. On behalf of the Cienjo Alliance, I offer our deepest respect to the world of Amphoreus and her brave, noble heroes. To strike an eon as a mortal, even for but a fleeting instant, this deed alone deserves to be etched into the stars and remembered forever.
Is there any more?
Mr. Boothill, it's a relief to see you alive and well after all that bloodshed.
Born tough. Though, I ought to apologize to you, Miss Himiko, for missing the Express's signal earlier.
The soldiers of both the IPC and the Cienjo saw the way you all fought on the front lines. Please accept my sincere thanks for the bravery the Rangers showed.
No need for thanks, Miss Himiko. I ain't the leader of the pack, didn't bring many along. Most of those who showed up for this fight have a personal score to settle with the destruction. That's why they fought like they had nothing to lose.
The Express crew owes you and Miss Rappa a special thanks for retrieving her and Don Hung after the battle. With the scepter put out of commission, there was a lot of chaos across the Amphoreus segmentum. Even with signal tracking, finding them was no simple task.
Maybe her ninjutsu really is the real deal.
Speaking of which, where is Miss Rappa?
Don't worry, she's gone to help the other Rangers. I'll pass on the Astral Express's message to her.
Stars silent as endings. Okay, where's that? Oh yeah, and I found old what's it? Nymphs, I found all the nymphs, right? Okay, so that was Axel which I can access here. Have I not found all the... Really? Have I not found? Oh, I thought I found all of them already. I checked them all off on my... So that's a bit weird. Oh, so this is where I display my weapons? Okay. So, I'm guessing the stuff I have just randomly cycles. Okay, what's this message? Mr. Long time no see, you feel so good to ask and select once again. Long time no see, Amphoreus. Even now, it still feels like a dream. Thanks to you and everyone else's efforts, things are finally different this time. Look, I adopted two stray little chimeras. A woman saw perfect for cuddling up with and trying to sleep. It feels completely different from my chimera doll. Dreams do come true. The dream has finally come true. Well, I wonder what names I should give them. What are your thoughts on this? Cascade Castfly. Perfect, one is composed for this life. Suits them perfectly. The wind's picking up outside, time to take them off for a walk. Swears? It was an accidental touch, they seem a bit too excited. Would you like to join us if you have the time? Then I can give you the photo album I haven't had the chance to give you yet. I see.
Can we please keep going like this forever?
He started looking around finding the remembrance. They say kindred spirits, even when traveling different separate, will eventually arrive at the same destination. Perhaps that's why we'll be united here in Elysia. I never thought I'd see you again. At least for this moment, again. After defeating Iron Tomb, I walked the room for a long way back on the path I came from. Give this romantic hero a compliment, and I used up all my ink. Perhaps this is our final meeting. Though the story of Amphoreus has reached its final page for now, the whole story still has many chapters ahead. If you ever find yourself stuck on the page, remember to keep moving forward. After all, if someone's waiting for you in the past, then surely someone is waiting for you in the future too. Ah, just hearing that sounds so romantic. I still want to see. What a coincidence, I was thinking the same thing. We shared some peaceful, beautiful moments together at Elysia. Back then, I asked them to look back on these times, how would you picture me? I kind of forgot about that. I remember every little moment we spent together. What about you? Have you kept me close to your heart? Remember to greet you as I have written often, and let us keep you company. Next, based on your memories, I will recall those days with Elysia as a final photograph to accompany. At that time, the ripples of past reverie will carry stories and once again.
I'm feeling kind of sleepy. Time for some shut-eye. See you in Dreamland.
Why is this one line voiced? Why is that one line voiced? Flipping wings at first sight. Sirene's steady breathing suggests she's sound. Wait until she wakes.
Gotcha! I'm totally wide awake.
I was just resting on the table when I spotted Stell coming from afar. Still so cool and composed, just like in my memories. Well then, what should we do next? Oh, something meaningful. Great idea, I have something in mind too. Can I join you, Stell? No matter how many times I see the entrance to the memories means it still feels like true. You feel it too, Stell? Just standing here makes it feel like a magical adventure is about to begin. Indeed. Fairies are very shy. Word has it that only pure and innocent children can enter the maze. I trust that Stell will be welcome. How about giving it a try? Enter the true hollow. It's going smoothly, just as I expected. Be careful on your way in. What's that sound? Stell, are you okay? She's fine, but I'm not, ma'am. Get up, you're crushing me, ma'am. Humans are so heavy, ma'am. Oh my, Cyrene also encountered something similar when she first entered the maze. I'm sorry, little fairy. Are you here to welcome the new visitors? As an apology, you with Roxas magic. It's okay, Mem's very sturdy, but I just like a small compensation. Mem's here to listen to stories. Tell Mem a story about the outside world and that will do something wonderful and moving.
Wanna hear a story? I've got so many, and I can tell them to you one by one. But I have one condition. You have to listen carefully, okay?
Sanguini begins to narrate as I've written. Phew, Valerie is finally satisfied and willing to leave. I'm glad it wasn't hurt. What about you, Stell? How does it feel to be an audience after being the narrator for so long? You seem familiar with this place. Can you recall more of those lost memories? This won't do. Somehow it feels disconnected from reality. Perhaps I really experienced something in the maze before, but my memory is a blur. Just like Stell, it feels like my first time visiting this place. But don't worry, my memories remain retained. I can retain Jade's journey as I've written and embarrassed by me. What is it? Just say it. It's okay, only you know the memories I can't bring myself to speak of. Let's put that aside for now. Why don't you stay with me a little longer in this maze and explore together? Shairini dragged you around the maze for a good while. Eventually both of you were out. She wanted to say goodbye. What else does she want to say after, and guess you have to ask once she's rested. So this refreshes like every day, which why do I have to wait? I'll find this one more here. Where do I get that? There's also a Chrysos air bath salt soak. Okay, never mind. I'll just finish it. That's how I got that. Reaper Skull. I do not remember going here before. Deep philosophical thought. Watch the world like the faint traveling star and cosmos, perhaps was the echo of a soul steering laser tens of thousands of light years away. Okay, so we can see Amphoreus down there? That's a little up, I saw something like it would be great to so tight. But you down there, you know those powerful ones are. You know those are powerful, countless massive machines. Oh, okay, I kind of figured. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to lay out these areas. Get the oldest Fable achievement first. Special sticks here. Oh, is this one? Oh, yeah.
This is imaginary.
I wonder if these were added after the fact. Greetings, what can I help you with? About this honey, what was all that about before? Oh, my apologies, we haven't had outsiders join our celebration in ages. I forgot you're from beyond the sky. Allow me to introduce the harvest zone for all honey. Before everything changed, Styxians and all of the people of Amphoreus drank the booze made from these fruits, blessed by the divine power of the chalice of plenty. When you walked across was Focusa's altar, by personally stepping on the grapes, the journey you took to get here will be instantly turned into a bottle of exclusive honey. Exclusive soul, sorry. One sip is supposed to calm troubled hearts and restore smiles. How long they have been without joy. Oh, that's how it used to be, however. At least so. Used to be, maybe like this bottle. Well, have you tried it yet? To be honest. With a Gusa gone, the bottle power has diminished significantly. Now, our exclusive soul brew tastes like nothing but water with barely a whisper of honeydew fragrance. In other words, glorified water. Maybe Hyacinthus would help with this? Ah, the bluntness hurts. So I was hoping that maybe you could, let me guess, you want me to fix it with prayers? Oryx's prayer? No, those two titles could understand each other. Using Oryx's power would probably backfire. Best option now might be to seek Lady Meridius. She was Lady Hyacinth's personal assistant and is currently the only ocean priest remaining. Perhaps she can channel Lady Hyacinth's power to help us. Let's discuss my payment. Naturally, I'll make it worth your while. For the sake of bringing this unique experience back to our revelry, I'm counting on great deliverer. Where? Go where? Whoa, what a huge sea slug. Ma'am? Ma'am, time to shake off the buzz. You should get working again. Or aren't you a cute one? You need something? The ocean sprite? Care for a sip of my honey brew? I need you to channel the power of the ocean. The Ocean? Wait, are you the one Lady Hyacinth has been waiting for? He explained why you were there. Oh my, has it been that long already? All this never-ending revelry, I almost forgotten what I was supposed to do. Except, one thing I'll never forget is Lady Hyacinth's last task for me. Joy and continue this revelry. Now, great deliverer, would you kindly escort me there? It's been a while since we've seen you sober, Lady. There it is. Well then, I've been brief. I'll see what I can do. O embodiment of the shimmering tides, heed my call. The world falls silent for your sacred song. Bless this gathering with cups that never run dry. Did it work? Nothing's happening. It feels, not entirely certain. Great deliverer, could you keep it at least for me? Great deliverer, may I trouble you to verify? Simply step onto the altar and craft another bottle of soul. Oh, I wonder if it's working now. Great deliverer, could you try making one more bottle? Glimmering streaks of purple liquid swirled through the air and flowed into the vessel and waited. Our flask of ink now sealed and ready. Take a sip. Nothing as before, it's just water. Still tasteless, guess that didn't work out. I suspected as much. Lusa's authority has entirely faded away. The ocean's rituals alone cannot restore even the slightest bit of it now. Let me try something else. I'll try to recreate the flavor by building a new altar. Before that, I need to figure out how it actually works. Do some research, find someone to ask around. Only for that, with the great deliverer here, we have a better option. Let me directly tap into the fallen titan's memories instead. What? Since when was that door there? I need your help, great deliverer. It's a sudden sadness and being deflected that last apple root of Onyx's miracle. Lashon, stir up ripples of past reverie. Memories makes feel like waking an old friend, probably because you rewound them once already. Well, our revelry is at its height, but too many have passed on the high. What should I do? I can't exactly force them to drink it, or can I? No, wait, I've got a better idea. I'll harvest your deepest desire for my roots, bringing memories to you with joy. Behold my genius. That's it, my lovely. Step and crush your desires deep into the basin. After all, no one ever turns down a sip of the this longing. Yep, that's the Titan of Honeydew, alright, with a white silver tongue. Honeydew for every palate, each bottle filled with desires. That's the divine work Forgusa is most known for. It's that peering into the hearts and minds isn't part of Lady Hyacinth's authority. Any ideas? Echoes of memories may fade or oblivion, but the people in them never lose their shape. Lady Hyacinth spoke these words to me, a rare lucid moment in a century past. I can see it clearly now. My deepest thanks, great deliverer. Now I know how to retrieve the flavor. Let's head back to the harvest zone and need your help one more time. Lady Neritus, does it look like you figured something out? You could say that. Step back, we don't want to get pulled into the ocean currents. O embodiment of the shimmering tides, hear my call. Turn your memories to honeydew and bless this gathering with cups that never run dry. The blue gleam is faint, sprinkled with twinkling specks. Great deliverer, if you would. Please, great deliverer, step to the altar and craft another bottle of honey. feel the water seems to have come back to life. Glimmering streaks of purple liquid soared through the air and flowed into the vessel and the flask of honey now sealed and ready. Take a sip. Silky consistency, floral fragrance, water elements. Is this actually honey? No way. This taste seems familiar, like we've had it somewhere. This is a taste of the dew of divine blood that Hyacinthus let me try. Oh, blessed Lady Hyacinthus, you've done a great deliverer. I don't understand. Are you saying Lady Hyacinthus somehow knows that this is the drink you've become most familiar with since arriving in Amphoreus? Despite never gracing our revelry, she possesses an intimate knowledge of every person in the city-state. So, in this illusion, everyone tastes the drink exactly what their souls have moved. Moments later, yes, this is definitely it. The exclusive soul brew I've been craving for 15 years is finally back. The flavor isn't quite what I remember, but honestly, that doesn't matter. This new bottle is incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, all doors are officially reopened, all thanks to our trees who prayed for Lady Hyacinth's blessing. Fantastic! A taste lost for 1,000 years, now ours to enjoy again. Great deliverer, Lady Leonis, your help has been absolutely invaluable to us. Happy to help about that payment you promised. Certainly, I'll flash it right away. I promise you'll be pleased. I cannot thank you enough. If you ever return with friends, do stop by our harbor, sir. Our revelry has room for anyone who enjoys hunting. I've got to run now. Business calls. Please make yourself at home and feel free to look around. Deliverer, I have a special item that belongs in your hands. What's this? Whatever it is, it looks expensive. The last bottle in all of Amphoreus, a pure brew of the ocean, bearing the inscription, "Take the feast tomorrow." It is quite simply priceless. Lady Hyacinthus personally created and sealed it long before anyone had ever heard that ancient ballad. She left just one request, that this bottle find its way to the person she's been waiting for. I'm honored to receive this. This is incredibly significant. She gathered us around here, yet never escaped her solitude. Now that you're here, perhaps that will change. Tell me, great deliverer, is the soul brew we make today still faithful to what it once was? I think there's a difference, so that's what you think. Still, no opinion is truly wrong here. After all, what carries the revelry forward isn't the honey brew itself, but the story it holds. Next time, let's share a cup together, great deliverer. Soul Brew has returned in most of this one and only chance. Let a friend from Amphoreus try it. Reach the points and press and hold on to those who shame the one man for using weak. Yes. Riot of color on the bottle and an ever-shifting taste inside. Ah, no, that's a fine fruit smoothie. Can I try it for the characters or is it only one? Oh well. Okay. From a peaceful yesterday, I dropped the soul. One white. One red ash.
place is rich with the sweet scent of flowers. Can we stay here for a while longer?
Pour me a
Hey, that's the best thing. Sweet. So that side and go up a few more talents. Choice. This Estelle, welcome to the Imperator's Feast. How do you feel? Are you satisfied? Not too bad. Right, a lot of events at this banquet have been organized by the advisor of the Flame Chase Army. I've already set up a few projects according to the requests of a few people for the banquet. If you have something you want, you can come find me too. What new projects have you added? Now, to give an example, the Wine Stomper is something that Seneca and Lebianus requested. To ensure that wine stomping can proceed smoothly, we also hired a priest of Augusta. They are all veteran stompers. How about you put in a dream pool for dream pool? I've never heard of this. Do you have insomnia, dear Cass? Don't worry, the Imperator does not lack for great doctors. Thank you for your valuable service. The banquet is Dux Gladiolum's most favorite thing. Ever since she joined us, banquets have become routine for us, the Flame Chasers. I hope you can enjoy this moment as well. As for me, I have a great many preparation that I must take charge of, so I can never quite fully enjoy the celebration. Haha. Okay, there is Seneca. You drunk. Writing a letter to Skyfolk is writing a letter is so Skyfolk's very hard. Shocking. Dux Morales is writing a letter. I don't know military. Nothing to be surprised about, my lady. It's just that I was so busy with my daily affairs that I am out of practice with writing. It's been a while since my return to the courtyard. I thought about writing to my mother. After all, I, the Dux Morales, and the pillar of the Twilight Courtyard. Society's left over, but Mama's little pride and joy. Try visiting more often. Don't think I won't want to. There are 10 more military matters waiting after each one's done. Even during the banquet, there are trivial issues. How can I find the time to go home? Besides, all Skyfolk should use Celiosei as their example. Only by holding their heads high and never growing complacent can they have a chance to ascend to the skies once more and reclaim their glory. Then again, my mother mentioned many young stars in the Twilight Courtyard have started to make me as a role model. Okay, Jim and Gabriela's on the other side. Heinous. Delicacies, ambrosia, laughter, song. This feels like a dream. This feast is like a dream, truly all-consuming. What is this? The guest from beyond the sky? Deliverer of our salvation. What do you seek from one such as me? Why are you called kindness too? I have heard tales of the deliverer's eccentricity. How they care little of trifling things. Now I see it firsthand. What does a man bearing this name unsettle you? Kindness is but a title, a sort of symbol. The person behind the name doesn't truly matter. The bewilderment shows on your face once you confused about why I am here. Simple. The histories aren't witnessed by your eyesight with the Imperator. You doubt me? Observe the marks I've carved for the flame chase. My blade has severed the sins of those who came before me. Let's talk about kindness. Understood, but considering your station, we best keep our mouths closed. You inherited kindness's memories. Since inheriting this title from my deceased mentor, all reasonably assume I follow the legacy. But I chose a new path. let the cleaners down this route as well. I pledge loyalty to the Great Imperator, becoming her shadow blade to purge obstacles, cleansing any who defy her quest, mortals and Chrysos heirs alike. Yet this misconception serves me well, as some stubborn individuals won't heed me like some of the current generation, who adhere to command simply because of ancestral rules.
Time will prove me right.
Chaos. The illusion sculpted by the authority of ocean, a bubble of a drunken demigod emerged. Ah, the deliverer from beyond the sky, what might I do for you? Let's talk about your cleaners. You may deem the cleaners despicable villains, but we were both as righteous souls, curbing Chrysos heirs' tyranny during wartime. In that era, many Chrysos heirs wielded power from malice. All of them were heroes. They wielded the Titan's divine objects and alchemy of old to achieve power, capable of slaying the Chrysos heirs, thus protecting the defenseless. But later generations forgot our higher purpose, becoming assassins obsessed with eradicating the Chrysos heirs. After the Great Imperator ended the war, the last cleaner, my stubborn mentor, clung to hatred, opposing the Great Imperator. It was truly pathetic.
Time will prove me right.
About you and the previous kindness. If you read the records I gave you, you know that I personally slew her for the Imperator. But I don't actually hate her. On the contrary, she adopted me. I was once homeless because of the Chrysos War. To me, she might as well be my mother. But I became a cleaner because I didn't want the Chrysos heirs to stir trouble again. Yet, when the Great Imperator succeeded in her global accomplishments, she stood by the belief that the Chrysos heirs were her enemies. Thus, trouble brewed once again. As the Great Imperator said, if the old laws were so perfect, why did they crumble beneath her feet? Those ancient doctrines are as easy to cut apart as the targets of truth. Unfortunately, she was blinded by vengeance and could not understand its rationale. Only I can bestow death upon her to awaken her and protect the future of criminals. Talk about this feast. In the feast granted by the Great Imperator, regardless of identity and secrets, as long as you wish to indulge yourself in ambrosia, delicacies, and laughter, you temporarily put all your troubles and frustrations aside. To the Chrysos heirs here, I am your past enemy. However, the Great Imperator took me under her wing. Yet that didn't stop everyone from fearing the cleaners. But it matters not if I chose this path myself. I cannot compare to those Chrysos heirs with extraordinary talents. An assassin who lurks in the shadows can also prove their worth. Okay. Just hold here. Forging firewood from the building ground to burn away the leaves dry and lifeless. Then again, the sword bloom blossoms in the Song of the Lyre, but Requiem for the Titans before their fall might be a bit too on the nose. Another love poem that's coming up. But no, it's not Estelle. I've written enough love poem these days, I can't slack off my job. I'm writing the heroic saga of the Flame Chase, an epic poem of the Flame Chase journey. Still, maybe it's from indulging in too many toasts and banquets, it feels like my inspiration's been soaked and soured by honey. Every time I try to write a few lines, nothing ever seems to go right. What if I contribute a line? Well, of course, I was just writing about the fall of Verusa. A champion like you, I'm sure you relate to experiencing the spectacular scenery. Hey, I need to go and harass my dog. Yes, how would you depict the moment Lux Gladiator struck down for Gusa? Golden blood is like dew, and the sea runs as clear as a river. Restrained yet immersive. The writing is even better than I imagined. If we put it all together. Virginia closes her eyes and remains focused for a while. When she opens her eyes again, her demeanor has completely changed. Reaching high calms in the instant the sword blossoms. The chill of the liar's nose had already rushed past the Titan's neck. Listen now to the gladiator's final tremor. The golden blood is like dew, and the sea runs as clear as a river. It feels like the effect is even more distinctive than I imagined. Not that I plan to change it, but all this is the writing personally meant by the deliverer of the sky. I'm taking it to Amphoreus right now, who definitely be full of praise for no verses.
I wrote another love poem. I'm gonna read it to Apollonius later.
Oh shit, I forgot the rest. Oh well.
I wrote another
I'll
love
work backwards
poem.
later.
I'm gonna read it to
The illusion sculpted by the authority of ocean of blood, a bubble of a drunken demigod emerged. Oh, Estelle, good day, welcome to the feast. Last can't be done, let's chat. Thank you, I'm not used to opening conversation, so please go easy on me. Let's talk about your past. Where to begin? If I start from the very beginning, I remember being born into an unknown tribe in the outskirts of Castro Cranios. Master, sorry, we don't want to hear such trivial things. Let me start from when I was expelled from Castro Cranios. Since I was young, I was very frail and weak. I couldn't even lift the lightest spear. But I loved everything romantic. I thought I loved the beautiful headscarves, burrowing in the library reading stories, and most of all, I loved reciting poetry. After leaving Castro Cranios, I spent some time as a bard. By chance, the Greek Imperator saw my heroic role and brought me into the army to serve as a chronicler for the Flame Chase army. Once I finish heroic saga of Flame Chase, I'll be able to repay the Great Imperator's kindness in taking me in. I know a little secret of yours. I don't have any secrets I'm hiding. I like Amphoreus. I want to accompany him in these endless feasts forever and ever. But everyone knows this. It seems Virginia still kept the secret, and that worries me a little. But aside from you, the others lost in the illusion might even suspect me. Miss Stell, thank you. I remember long ago you offered me a toast, a romance that is sure to echo. It must be because of your blessing that I am able to receive the echoes of happiness in this feast. I mean, this feast, hehe. Okay, let's talk about your future. My future, I haven't given it much to, or rather, I don't know for the future I desire. After ocean, there's still trickery, death, sky, strife, so many mighty titans to overcome. But with Chrysos airline, I might just end up throwing my life away in battle. So the future the great Imperator promised. Reciting poetry on a stage like Nimbus is intriguing, but it's also terrifying. However, if it comes to that, my comrades and Apollonius will probably cheer me on from behind. I'm so nervous this time. I will try my best. Mr. Lepinus, what do you think? He swept through history like a storm, reshaping the fate and travel of the warriors of flame and cunning. Brilliant, then share your writing is superb, just as opening islands enough to be all the Imperator's admirers in all. You must be the most eloquent among all the history investigators. But you're right, let me see. Oh, honored guest, come at just the right time. Miss Prudential interviewed Imperator's generals, soldiers, and even risked her life as to his enemies, all to craft such a magnificent epic. Reflected Mr. Levianus, it's not even finished yet. There are still many parts in the text that seem embellished by the narrator. I'll need to verify and cross-check them thoroughly. New history in investigators really are too rigid. This is an artistic refinement. There isn't a single historical chronicle in the world that hasn't been artistically enhanced. Still, all honored guests come, you should have a look at this manuscript of the Chronicles of the Imperator's Campaign too. made a decision. I'm going to copy out a dozen of these and hand them out to everyone I meet. The Imperator's glorious deeds deserve to be praised by all. Fire and
A
ash.
general's greatest dream is to follow an outstanding ruler.
The illusion sculpted by the authority of ocean, the bubble of a drunken demigod vanished. Honored guests, was this feast to your liking? The great Imperator's feasts are the greatest feasts of all feasts that Infogusta would have to defeat. Amphoreus, let's have a chat. Sure, I guess. What would you like to talk about? Let's talk about your past. Alfred is all thanks to the great Imperator. I was once the crown prince of Ulsa. Said his state was loyal to Aquila. During the Titan War, as Aquila and Nicador came to blows, we found ourselves with little choice but to face Castro criminals. When the city fell, I was the only one left of the colossal forces, and I found myself spent beyond measure. The great Imperator led her army and came to their relief. The Imperator amended my notes and instructed me to lead the army. Tactics and strategies, the Imperator laid hold of the middle forces of the criminals many times. She even bestowed upon me the name of Amphoreus, allowing me to defeat the savage about myself and take the core flame. My feeble life were to be bound for the veteran who still bore the great Imperator's praises. Okay, let's talk about your future. The future will be dedicated to the great Imperator's grand cause. You can presume that under the Imperator's leadership, the flame chase victory was inevitable. The flame chase's victory was inevitable. What we turned our eyes to in the future was the vast sea of stars that sprawled above the great Imperator's campaign map. Today, the Titans are enemies that the flame chase army can only beat through great struggle, and there is no certainty of how many powerful enemies that await along their long journey to the future. Something as strong as the Titans might only be dust scattered across the stars. Imperator's grand plans are too impractical. No, the Imperator's verdict is left alone. Should the Imperator's grand dream fail to come true, it must be because we as retainers failed to bear these great desires well enough. Righteousness of great ambition should be determined by dark Helcolitis. The reverberation ambitions gained will be determined by the pen stroke of Dark's Carminum. Spread the greatness of ambition, all obstacles will be swept aside by Dark's Bromalis. As for me, my only desire is to be the Imperator's vanguard, to shed golden blood in her glory and battles. See, is that your guess? There's a dialogue.
Where should I take Virginia to today?
Occasion, if you need me help you go back, we don't hesitate long. Let's Helcolitis, let's have a chat. Since you're in the organization, I certainly wouldn't want to spoil you. What do you want to talk about? Let's talk about your past. You're curious about my past? I fear you'll be disappointed. There are no tales of intrigue to share. You've begun to grow, versed in studies beneath its tall, short Skydome. Rising from student to mentor to then professor to becoming sage, it all unfolded as if destined. Only when the Imperator raised the flame chase banner did I see beyond the Skydome to a sky swallowed by calamity. Yet under the Titan's protection, the sages of the world remained willfully blind, shackled by self-indulgent knowledge. When persuasion failed, I left the grove. As Imperator's advisor, I marshaled armies to shoulder this world's burdens. Let's talk about the future. I'll do my duty awaiting Amphoreus' rebirth. Nothing more. The sea of stars fascinated the Imperator, but holds no earlier flame. My sole concern is Amphoreus' fate. Perhaps when they sail triumphantly towards the cosmos, they will return to the grove. A common sage lost in books and occasional exercise. You haven't had anything on your mind lately, have you? Something on my mind? If I had to say something, getting heckled by everyone when I'm walking besides Virginia is kind of an annoyance. I don't really care, but Virginia's sly. She can't help but hide behind me when this happens. However, and maybe it's an old problem for me to sage and advisor. I never thought about, well, what if the flame chase journey truly can be as perfect as imagined? Bro, don't be like that. Why the attention here, I guess? As a sage of the flame chase, such worries are only natural. However, there is something that truly troubles the heart that I wish to share with you. Ever since Virginia confessed to me, I fear that the attention I give you is gradually overwhelming everything else. Just need a hit scratch. To be honest, this makes me a bit fearful. For the advisor of the Flame Chase army, this is not a good sign. When we sail again, I'll strive to focus, but until then, let us savor this splendid banquet. Maybe it will be okay if I slightly indulge myself a little. Okay, another time, alright, I'm 48 more, have a great one, have another time. As for you,
I have already taken all due glory.
the resolution sculpted by the authority of ocean above full of drunken demigod unleashed. The bubble offer drunken demigod. Oh, Stella, let's cheers to this. No cheers, I just want to talk. It sounds good too. Honey brews are the best way to get the conversation flowing. What do you want to talk about? Let's talk about your past. Your past? Haha, I never thought someone other than Virginia would be interested in those histories of your life. Not that I'm afraid of the little things with easy. My family hails from a frail branch of the little folk. Back in the early days of the Chrysos Wars, the Sky Bastion we lived in was struck down by Castro travelers, forcing us into exile on the earth below. You've heard of the Sky Hero Sabiose, right? A direct bloodline founded the Twilight Commandant descending to the land, and we joined them upon hearing the news. That's how the suffering of our scattered hundred finally ended. As for me, I'm recognized as the most gifted warrior in my family in over a dozen generations, and led the army to seize the capital of Campa. Fought 9 battles against the Trembloan bandits and won 7. Such honors and feats are too many to count. And my title, I earned it with my own hands. Pointing a weapon at the monarch to demand the title, there's likely no second soul in all of Amphoreus who's done the same, is there? Of course, there's no one else like the Imperator who will still laugh in the face of such insolence and punish before after. Okay, let's talk about your future. Future? Unrevocable, your boss of the Imperator of my own and of my family. And will aid the Imperator in conquering the land she desires. I, Seneca, shall be renowned as Sabiose the Sky, shall be as renowned as Sabiose the Sky Hero. Leading the Twilight Commandant to fulfill their dreams. Protect the weak like the sky, so that they will not fear the unpredictability of fate. Oh, you probably want to hear about something that far away. Let us zoom in on the nearer future. A long time after, perhaps the celebration will end, the flame chase will re-embark. Chrysos heirs will defeat those Titans hanging on for dear life, and I will claim the authority of Sky. When that time comes, perhaps I'll let Amphoreus experience a few years of snowstorm. How does that sound? Hahaha, cute. Bottoms up. Cheers. Cheers, I like your candle. Remember to drink with me again once you're done. Okay. Radiant Scar. Notice the golden dragon brace on Macy's arm and the one on mine. Yours were made by the same craftsman. They are a matching pair. Mine was also left behind by you. Macy and I made a proposal which is one of the testament to our trust and camaraderie is complex by memories that settled on the way. Or I should say, what became of excellent. Once Wade said countless times already, thinking back, he never wore this bracelet. Really, someone can't let go of the past yet can throw away old belongings. What about you? If you're so determined to bid farewell to the past, why would you still keep this bracelet? You does letting go of the past mean throwing away everything that was past? Grandfathers belongings done from me is done from strength, preventing them from the same like the past. So you're saying it's just running away? Exactly. I believe that being determined to bid farewell to the past isn't about not seeing it, but rather seeing it as ordinary. For you, this roaming dragon bracelet represents trust and camaraderie with people. It's just a non-proper bracelet, practical and convenient. It's been with me all this time, so why bother taking it off? It was there alongside Cloud Piercer and the Jade Pen. I suppose it must have held some special meaning. As for the owner of the other one, how he deals with his old possessions, whether lost by accident, discarded by choice, or sealed away forever, that's his business. I accept the past and give it the meaning that belongs to the other. That is my way. Saying goodbye to the past means accepting it. Well said. Why bring up these braces all of a sudden? Just seeing it reminded me of someone, that's all. Unlike saying goodbye to your past, I am the past itself. You miss those life and death moments with those forward. So thank you for keeping this bracelet. To you, it's just a craftsman's hand. It's much more than that. It's nothing. I just never expected it. It's for owner. Alright, enough chit chat. Let's keep moving. And the other one is over here. Wait, there's a what? Oh right. Oh damn. Thank you, Geocles, for convincing the scholars of the world to let me study here. Even in the tolerant academic atmosphere of the Grove of Epiphany, people were surprised that the visiting scholar was a Dromus rather than a mountain dweller. It took some effort to explain that one. Now that matters, old friend, tell me, what else can I do for you? Not more than enough, my old friend. I'm just here to use the scholar's projection device to gaze upon the starry skies of days past. As children of Earth, as we gaze up at the stars, and it's precisely because we're children of Earth that we must gaze up at the stars. The scholar once said that the starry sky isn't just a collection of lights up above, but rather endless distant stretches of Earth. My old friend, can you imagine? Mountains and plains there too, with countless creatures running free. No, I'm not as tall as you. Can't see that far. Just watching the tensions built between the mountain dwellers and Pokemon is below used to be. My apologies. That's not what I meant. Never mind, I'm just being really anxious. You're free to look up at the stars. Things aren't that bad yet. Old friend, we've been watching that approaching destiny before us, and that's exactly why we made it this far together. Let me invite you to gaze at the stars together. Therein lies our future destiny, the compass of all we achieve. That future destiny, such a destiny, you and I still exist. I'm afraid by then, neither you or I will exist anymore. Our destiny isn't just a single moment. Our destiny will pass on to the descendants of Geovirus, and theirs into the hands of a future farther away. That's how destiny manifests itself. When that time comes, those who inherit our destiny, the descendants of Geovirus, all Cavalier, all visitors from beyond the sky, our fate shall follow their path. Beyond the sky? Then, what about the earth that Geovirus bestowed upon us? Earth was never just a piece of land somewhere. Wherever life dwells, there is Earth. Earth exists wherever we choose to stand. We've been chatting for far too long. Let's go, the scholars have been waiting for us already. Maybe I'll try looking up at the starry sky too. And it's happening now, a giant sheep. Save all, save your companions to save for. Oh, I didn't implement navigation. Standing at the edge of the matrix, everything becomes crystal clear. The symbols encased in the 12 Titans remains represent an infinite loop involving 12 factors. This cold inorganic matrix is where Love made its resolute decision to depart. Together with all your companions from the past, you embrace it. This time with more tenderness, determination, and courage than ever before. Human, only human.
This place is rich with the sweet scent of flowers. Can we stay here for a while longer?
One day, we will open a Millennium Gate to the star.
But that is... Yeah, it's the same one. Oh, Cypher, Aglaya, and Ancillons. Interesting. The Golden Thread brings word that a dark undercurrent is brewing in the city. We must nip it in the bud before it grows beyond our control. It is arresting seamstress. If you want me to work, you have to pay extra. When is it not a rest day for you, Sephora? I wouldn't have called you both here if it weren't urgent. It is no trivial matter, so steel your hearts. Maybe someone had been whispering into his ears, but Fion had been thinking of colorful clothing again. You called everyone here just for that? Now that's quite an intriguing opening line. Hearing you make a joke is like watching a house cat do a somersault, while not entirely impossible, it still feels rather strange. Fish won't bother to bite without enough bait. The cat definitely won't have a curiosity stirred otherwise. In fact, instance, I plan to leave the weaving workshop. The reason I gathered you here is that I hope you can lend a hand. In the way you're talking seamstress, sounds like you're trying to rope us into a partnership, huh? What else can a knight do once they lay down their sword hilt? I never said to put down your sword hilt. The weaving workshop needs both sewing and cutting. Sending patterns, aligning stitches, someone unfamiliar with blades couldn't handle the job. Anyway, having your company is better than spending all day drinking cutting wood. Quite a well-connected woolen shop we have here. With big 6 high ceilings on the job, I bet those fabrics won't even know what hit them before they're cut. What about me? Don't tell me I'm running errands again. You be a shareholder. Great idea. All those rare treasures I saved up, I can finally get a taste of being the boss. Since you all agree, I'll survey the site and then pick a day to start the work. By the way, Sephora, you won't want to address me as seamstress from now on. Now that you're part of the crew, you're also a seamstress. Huh? Darn it, you're setting me up. Cute.
See you tomorrow, Amphoreus.
Who would have thought my swordsmanship could come in handy for tailoring? Surprised by this invitation? Nothing can escape without the scope of those treads. I guess she probably saw how bored to death I was, so she used this method to get me to do something productive. I'll go for them. I start practicing. I'll go buy something to practice my technique. After all, my awkward methods that will destroy humanity.
Perhaps
it's time to
Glad
pick
that I
up
can
my old
do
love
workshop
for
with
weaving
Miss
again.
Williams. 3 tailoring titles assembled. Honestly, I'm not quite sure whether Sephiroth will accept the invitation. Perhaps it was your presence and mediation that made her choose to join. I must thank you for that. Ah, shoot. I'll be the model. No problem. You have a well-proportioned figure, which looks great. Anything you wear. That's a professional judgment, not just empty flattery. Good luck with your startup. Thank you. My days at the Bean Workshop was some of the warmest memories I have. I look forward to returning to that kind of life.
See you tomorrow, Amphoreus.
I knew the seamstress had something up her sleeve when she called us here. Look, she's trying to get us to work for her again. But also the boss this time. Then she's definitely found the right person. When it comes to business smarts, no one in this city can match me, not even that Grove boy. Congrats on getting a job. Yeah, but just thinking about having to clock in 9 to 5 makes my tail droop. We'll talk later. Great, create history. When the tailor shop opens, make sure to drop by. Don't tell them I'll secretly give you a discount. So which of the Chrysos heirs have you not talked to? Or unless Dunham and Marshappius maybe? Have a night. Oh, that's interesting right there. Awoo awoo, Lord Terrafox, Chirara has finally caught up with you. Hey buddy, what's up with this little chimera? Simply fell into the caverns, but Lord Terravox's voice guided me to the exit. Otherwise, Chirara would have already become one of the other again. Awoo. You probably remember when I said I want to let all creatures on Earth live as they please. Why did you come back to me? Because Chirara wants to hear Lord Terravox and Lord Mountainbreaker tell stories about their past battles. I heard that back then the Dromuses were fierce warriors. It's not just little chimeras like me, even the mountain dwellers had to be wary of their tempers. Yes, growl, mouth. Yo, take it easy, Dan. But yeah, those were some seriously blood-pumping memories. Hey, Breaker, I'm the Trailblazer. I want to listen to it too. Tell me about it. I've heard so much about you, but this is our first time. Then look in your eyes. Are you also interested in the history of Earth's descendants? Back then, the little chimeras raised by the mountain dwellers also had long horns and agile chargers. During combat, the Dromuses would pick up clouds of dust at the front, obscuring the enemy's vision. Then the little chimeras lunged from behind a piercing charge alongside the radiant mountain dwellers and vanguard. No enemy could withstand our tactical coordination. Wow. Why is the little one howling too? Oh, I almost forgot all you little one. Let's keep working on those muscles and grow up strong. Once you're all grown up, you can become a reliable helper to the mountain dwellers. Old friend, hearing you talk about these things brings me back to the days when we fought side by side. Now, Amphoreus has no need for war anymore. This is a good thing. Having you and I always talked about what would happen after the war. Now that it's here, I find myself prepared. Right now, I just want to be a dedicated Dromus caretaker to take good care of you and raise these little ones by washing and feeding them. This is the simple happiness we've been longing for during our battles. As researchers, we can't shy away from hard work. We must take things step by step and throw away all those unnecessary formalities. I see great potential in you, my friend. Perhaps you'd be interested in helcolytism. Oh, this is definitely something. Hey, Casterus, have you ever tried putting your hair up in a bun or braiding your bangs? Putting my hair up in a bun? I haven't tried that before. Your hair's so pretty, I imagine it'll fit you perfectly. Back in Idonia, I always saw you sitting aside as you watched the children groom each other's hair after evening prayers. So I always wondered, would you like to give it a try too? Oh, my dear sister always also loves it all up. She's someone who takes pride in her appearance and decorates her hair with fresh flowers every day. Little Pollux here, I don't do it every day. So this is who you really are, Casterus. I wish I could change my hairstyle too. For you, I think a high ponytail would look quite nice. So does everyone else in the freaking fandom. Give us more Trailblaze skins, please. Come to think of it, ever since I became Idwinia's Maiden of War, I've been studying my own hair most of the time. After all, it's not easy to trouble others to help me with that. Lady Aglaya has helped groom me up a few times before, but I wouldn't want my trivial wishes to put her in harm's way. But now everything is different. Indeed, this was all thanks to your efforts as well. I'm truly grateful to you. The curse has been dispelled. Now you can freely fulfill your wish without a worry or worry. No matter how small that wish may be, this is exactly how I wanted to see you. We can style your hair differently every day. I learned quite a few ways at the Idonia Temple. You stumble through your prayers, but when it comes to these trivial details, you've got a photographic memory. Ah, Lady Amunet. As punishment, you'll have to go and braid your sister Caceris's hair. Yay! Thank you all. Let's start with braids. I'll do the left side. Well then, I'll take the right side. What am I supposed to do then? Stella, I'm sorry you had to witness this.
These hands can now bring warmth.
Stella, I apologize for the noise. Please excuse our poor hospitality. You sisters seem to get along well. But I grew up alone, and after going to the Sea of Souls, I'm preferring souls back and forth by myself. I don't know how to react to such affection. I don't know how to react to such a sudden affection and praise. That's a good problem to have. Yes, as you say, Stella, I should really cherish these hard-earned moments of peace. Nails it off, shirt. Just smile. Okay, still got time for poetry? As you can see, with them by my side, there are more and more things I want to do, and it's hard to find time to pick up the pen. Still, all those little moments spent with them have blessed me with inspiration. Perhaps when we meet again, I'll have some verses to share with you. Savor this moment. If you'd like to stay here a bit longer, you're equally welcome. Oh, I remember her. I'm grateful for the thought that my stone-forged body was made to dance in battles, not during banquets. Miss Archer, please don't say that. Those powerful contours and athletic curves you have are simply magnificent. We're throwing this party especially for you, Miss Archer. Please come. Everyone's asking for you. Party? But what's a party without me around? Sure, everyone's welcome. Wait, aren't you the great hero who saved Amphoreus? The stories don't do you justice at all. Really? I want to see. Dad never stops talking about you, and I finally get to see the real deal. It's been a while, Stell. Allow me to make introductions. These lovely ladies are old Fabio's daughters. This is also Funny from Aunt Demetria's family, and this distinguished warrior is the Furiae Archer from Castrum Kramnos. Thank you, great hero of Amphoreus, for everything you've done. The real deal, in the flesh. Looks like everyone here already knows each other. You seem familiar. I feel as though we've met, but I cannot place when or where. So you can know each other too. That makes a party even more necessary. Just leave it to us, sisters. We'll keep the music playing, the dancing going, and the ambrosia flowing until everyone's had their fill of fun. If that's not your style, Miss Archer, we've got some small-scale athletic competitions that might be more to your liking. My armor was made for battle if I accidentally harm someone participating. Don't worry about that. We Helcolites are tough as nails, and so are the athletes. I was planning to bring some treats for everyone at the party. Would you mind helping me with the cooking, Miss Archer? Alright. Everyone loves your cooking. Wait, you said yes? That's great. We'll start preparing now. Everyone here is officially invited. Aw, that's nice. Wait, no, so which Chrysos heirs have I not talked to? Trying to recall, but damn, so many. Wait, Tribi, Iceland, Seridra, Cypher, Aglaya, Alexa, Cass, Fine on My Day. That's 9. Hyacinth here. I've talked to her. So are there really the only ones left? I need to find Cyrene, Dunhung, and Evanite. Because I've already talked to everyone. Well, that's an interesting matchup. Great Imperator, I think there's something stuck on the back of your crown. Oh, then be a dear duck's nonsense and take it off for me. Great Imperator, why not something cute like Sarah? You have to be respected to a senior of the Flame Chase. You can only use names like Impy or Sari in your head. Don't say it out loud. Hey, Grey? Duck's nuisance? It's a new peerage I bestowed upon my dear pink-haired subject. I am told that she and Seneca, the Dux Probalis, are from the same clan, descendants of the Sky City. The Dux Probalis' words often carry the bite of frigid winter, causing much discomfort to those around here. My dear pink-haired subject is like the dappled sunlight in the spring forest. Hence her title. What is it? Let's see. Oh, a little sticker. I wonder who was bold enough to stick this on the crown. Come on, Grey, relax, read it. It says, share your lifetime as Chrysos heirs with me. Who wrote this? Judging by the handwriting, it's not Lady Aglaia or Lady Tribute. And it shouldn't be Cassie or Maide. They've never formally met the Great Imperator. Then maybe it was Siphi? The crafty Doros Kitty, of all the Flame Chasers, isn't she the most difficult to keep the distance? It's a real mystery then. You know, every time I see the Great Imperator, she's by herself. Whenever Miss Isolance and the four Duxes share a toast, she's never with them either. I'm so curious, what does the Great Imperator think about when she's all alone? What are her thoughts not on all the Chrysos heirs and on the world beyond the sky that was once within her reach? For someone with such a gentle and petite appearance, your questions are remarkably sharp and insightful. I don't mind sharing. The reason I don't drink with the Duxes is simply that a monarch must keep a clear head. One sip of Focusa's honey is plenty for me. For now, any more than that is a pleasure I cannot afford. Noted, the amount of honeydew that the Great Imperator can handle is about 1/10 of what little Eva can handle. As for the younger generation of the Flame Chasers, it is only proper for a subject to seek audience with their monarch, not the other way around. Also, I was right, the Great Imperator doesn't initiate contact, she prefers us to take the lead. How insolent when it comes to sharp words, Dux Lucens, you're every bit the equal of Dux Morales. You're now presenting my official Imperator observation report. Only one question left. Tell me more. My thoughts on the world beyond the sky? For that I have style to tank. I am glad that instead of facing destruction, those countless stars will ultimately set upon a path of mutual responsibilities. Now I occasionally find myself thinking that outside of chess, perhaps I could pick up a new hobby, like conquering the hearts of people through music. Wait a minute, I seem to have missed something. While taking stock of the possible culprits behind the sticker, did we skip over someone? Did we now? I don't think so. Not at all. Hyacinth put a sticker on?
Even if it's hot out, don't blame it on the morning sun.
I'm always craning my neck when I talk to others, aside from the tribute, but you're so down to earth, Great Imperator, literally. Alright, I'll crouch down right now. Oh, you're the most considerate of them all, Grey. Stick on the Imperator's head, you're the first one to ever pull that off. I thought I gotten away with it. Nothing gets past the Great Imperator. It's meticulously seen through every illogical detail to take away from chess practice. But I was right, she doesn't actually mind, does she? I want a little sticker from Cindy too. Okay, I'll make some just for you, Grey. Would you like help reminders, daily mood trackers, or maybe some little hand-drawn emojis? I can make anything you want.
See you tomorrow, Amphoreus.
The way Dux Lucens poses the emotional distance without causing offense is in his own way a unique talent of hers. The great senior of the Flame Chase and the junior. In terms of age, we are more than 1,000 years apart, yet I feel a strange kinship, as if meeting an old friend. I suppose making anyone feel comfortable upon the first meeting is another of the talents. After all, not everyone can start using nicknames straight away. All these sweet names, they are delivered with such skill and affection that one can easily get lost in them. I quite admire her personality. Many revere and fear my authority as the Imperator, but in truth, a monarch is born from her subjects and should always stand with them. I look forward to your future career choices. Whatever I undertake, be it chess or any other pursuits, my goal is simple. Be the best, I will become the standard by which all others are judged. Answer a call, give me a second. That was a very determined scam. Yo, sup? Isn't this the blazing sun that is destined to rise? Isn't this the agony that this world needs? It is so awkward I want to sink through the floor. Haha, saying stuff like that after saving the world, you do sound like an over-enthusiastic goofball. Seeing him walk over with that smirk on his face, I knew he couldn't resist taking a few jabs at me. Ah well, some things never change. I haven't had the chance to properly say long time no see, ID. It's been a while, final. I heard that in the holy real world beyond the sky, someone's deepest wish was to return to the past Silesia. Seeing you have such a intimate feeling of your kinship, I thought the deliverer would only have time for family from the homeland, and would only get around to meeting old friends when you had some spare time. Of course not, I saw you with Quinn Gorgo and King Eurofon. The scene was so heartbreaking that I didn't want to disturb you. Look, I even brought honey some cakes and great pies made by my mom. Just as tasty as the pomegranate oatmeal from Castro Travels. Next time, why not take me to visit the former king and queen of Travels and let them have a taste of Maggie Zelicia's specialties. Then someone wanted to practice martial arts at Travels when he was a kid. Hey, aren't we still partners? Even though I entrusted you with my memories and wishes, there's no need to reveal everything at a time like this. Back then, my mind was filled with everyone else's wishes, but my own wish remained blank. I just wanted to turn back the hands of destiny, but then what had yet to happen? Now I found meaning in the blankness, and gradually new desires are taking shape. Being so roundabout isn't like you at all. Just tell us what you wish for directly. Estelle is also listening. I'm mighty sorry. I want to formally tell you something. Can you take me to your library again? My library has no locks. The key was placed in your hands the moment our promise was made. Let me break it down. The promise still stands. Haha, really? That's fantastic.
A life without combat and sacrifice. I'll need some more time to get used to it.
The deliverer from beyond the sky. This is from 2. Long time no see. What kind of books do you have in your library? First of all, Castron Travels does have dictionaries. Though not as extensive as the groves, they are far from what people assume them to be. I heard Dunham has been updating the Astro Express's databank. If you're bringing some beyond the sky, I recommend Ptolemy's early writing on the history of 100 nations. If it's final, you'll probably get lost in the appraisal menu. By the way, I should also get him a copy of How to Read the Air and Castron Travels. Now we are all deliverers. If that's the case, the deliverer is not a crown or a signet or a unique symbol of power, nor some precious honorific. It's a destiny to be fulfilled or one that has already been fulfilled. Now when I call you all final to the deliverer, there's no trace of mockery in my words nor any of the burdensome reverence. There's a sense of peace as I'm seeing an old friend from afar I want to them. I don't know speak how to keep. Thank you for your blessings. I always have been and I always will.
See you tomorrow, Amphoreus.
Hey partner, if you visit Miley's library, what kind of books would you you to check what kind of books would you want to check out if it's his taste. There's something real. Must be quite a solid taste, I say. There's probably some poetry he likes in the Chronicles of Castro Kremlos. Maybe there are some lost Kremlos sayings. If I secretly learn a few more, I'll know how to deal with him next time. Have you been there before? How do you know that? Actually, there's a scene in my mind. Back to the crumbling city walls, the library of Kremlos was strangely well preserved. I wanted to pick up the scroll to examine it closely, but my eyes were so scorched that I couldn't make out any of the text, no matter how hard I tried. Then those fragile volumes also went up in flames. Just dusty old memories now. I swore to myself I'd never forget, but now I can't even tell if the dreams are reality. It's this time when I look back, things won't play out the same way. I'll go ask them what books he has. But so you, let's keep the supplies until the very last moment. Okay. Nikolai I've done, Alexa I've done, Cass I've done, Serge I've done, Sephiroth I've done, Nancy I've done, Slits I've done, William. I've talked to all of them. Why don't I have this achievement? Eternity or a single page. Talk to all the Chrysos Air heroes and oh, I need to encounter every single dialogue option. That's gonna be a pain in the ass.
This place is rich with the sweet scent of flowers. Can we stay here for a while longer?
Okay, I've done this one. This. Oh wait, that one's new. But you're all on Chrysos Air, so I'm gonna skip you for now. Okay, I've done that trick. I've done that.
Share the good news with the whole city.
Okay,
Share the
there
good
we go, new
news with
ones.
the whole city.
What would you like to eat today? I'll be the chef. Pomegranate juice grew Dulu bird cutlets. I just can't forget that taste. Oh, is this the first time you've seen Mighty's mom and dad in actual models? Darling, don't just stand there. What would you like to eat? I'll have the same as your mother, Mighty Moose. What's this awkwardness? What's with you two? Blank isn't on the menu. Don't just say nothing. Hi there, can I place my order? Oh, are we about to witness a family drama? Oh, it's you, Stel. You're Mighty Moose's friend, right? Haha, so many people have been visiting these days. Who knew he had so many friends? Why don't you stay and join us for dinner? Don't worry, we're not having any family drama. We just found out that a past Mighty Moose suffered a great deal. There is no word for suffering in the Kremnoan language. Kremnos' dictionary keeps getting thinner. The course of history can change in the blink of an eye. In my last life, after the battle with the Imperator on the plains of Dolos, both Gorgo and I acknowledged the mission of the Flame Chase, formally freeing the glory of criminals from the tears and blood of strife. The survival of criminals may not be worth more than the fate of the world. In my past life, I made too many mistakes, whether it was poisoning you or casting Midanos into the Sea of Souls. Alright, enough of the reminiscing. I managed to get some juicy stories about you from the Oronix priest earlier. If you keep getting all nostalgic in the new world, I might just share them with the people. What memory are you referring to? I heard you once said, Gorgo and I fell in love amidst the blood-soaked dust of the arena. Stay tight, tongue. I confess my fault now, pretty. Grant me clemency. It's getting a bit mushy, aren't we? That's just how they are. Sorry you had to see that. Stay for dinner with us and share those stories of the starry skies. What would you like to eat? That's nice. Gorgo, you know, in every life I've always wanted to be a worthy king and a worthy father. Why are you whispering? Go tell Midamus to his face. At least in the end you became a better person, just like you wanted.
There is, in fact, a word for happiness in the Kremnoan language.
Getting impatient? Dinner's almost ready. A boring world without strife. In my view, strife exists to end. Okay, I've done this one. Do you still hate Europhone? In my past life, before father murdered mother, he said Gorgo and I met and fell in love in the blood and dust of battle. So allow me to bid her farewell personally in battle once more. This life he said the same words, but that was when he fought alongside my mother, sacrificing himself on the battlefield in defiance against the Ligers. As for my answer, I'm sure you already know. I need food. Alright, let's hope your appetite is as big as you say it is. Right, this one. Welcome, Gray, but I need to attend to the two patients first, so you have to take care of yourself for a while. Why are there still people getting hurt? This should be a peaceful haven, free of illness, with no cleaners prying and no black-tide creatures lurking. But some people just can't sit still and are always looking for something fun to do. Isn't that right, Trian, Syphi? What? Syphi? I was just taking the chance to test your medical skills. Don't get too full of yourself, Rovo. Mind your manners, little Syphi. Show some respect to the doctor. So what's bothering you all? What kind of formidable enemy will hurt you all? No one else is to blame. It was Trian. Now here's what happened. Trian wanted a rocket to soar higher and farther. But the firepower was too strong. Trian lost control of her aim and the rocket went whoosh as it fell, landing right on her head. Trian, make sure to dodge next time. And you, Syphi? The doctor needs the full story to make an accurate diagnosis. Well, I was just sitting around, so I thought I tweaked the hand of Zagreus on the whim. Turns out the little toy's aim was decent, but the firepower was lacking. Just when I was getting into it, it fizzled out mid-air. Little Syphi, did you hit your head too? Not exactly, you landed right in the middle of a group of elders. They were gossiping away when it happened and it caused an uproar. They chased me halfway down the street and I ended up stepping on my tail in the chaos. Hard to believe it wasn't on purpose. What if you combine the two? Combine the two? You mean if you use the hand of Zagreus to guide his Trian's rockets, and use Trian's rockets to give the hand some firepower, that way the rockets will fly faster and more accurately. Little Syphi, let's try it right away. And thanks to you too, Simi. Thanks, Grovo. Haha, even the troopers couldn't stop them. There's just no dealing with them. But Gray, Trian and Syphi look so full of energy. There's no need to worry.
See you tomorrow, Amphoreus.
Great, consultation hours are over. Let me see, next on the schedule is... afternoon tea time. Back to the old grind. Yeah, I have to thank Trian and Gray, otherwise my medical skills would have gotten rusty. They just left like that. For a doctor, there's no better news than seeing their patients leave alive and kicking. I'll come visit the courtyard again. Great, I'll prepare some snacks and tea for Gray, so make sure to visit often.
The sun here won't go dark again, right?
Gray Mystery, once the hand of Zagreus gets its upgrade, it's a cooler name. How does the hand of Cypherus sound? Does Bartolos know about this decision? A bit of sweet talk and some cookies to sniff, they'll understand my reasoning. I've got a feeling the Council of Elders is in for trouble again. For every hand of Cypher that passes the test, a group of Elder gets hurt. But it's all for exploring the stars for Amphoreus' feud tomorrow. You'll understand a small sacrifice like this. We'll talk later. Alright, Trian and I will keep brainstorming, and next time we'll show you something really epic. Little Grave, is there any other way to make the rocket fly higher and further? Maybe you could ask the winged beast? Yeah, they live in the sky, so they must know the wind and air currents better than anyone. Looks like I'll need to prepare more wild apples for Little Ika. I still prefer Sentry Gate. Sure, the Sentry Gate is convenient and all, but sitting on a rocket with the wind whooshing past your ears, now that's a whole different experience. Let me think about it. Little Grave's brilliant ideas always give us so much inspiration. Okay. Dad, Mom, everyone, I'm home. Fine on, you've grown taller. Haha, it's been so long. You almost didn't recognize me, did you? Of course not. Mom recognized you at the first glance. Still the same scatterbrained kid who just barrels ahead without thinking. Hieronymus, look, he's grown so strong. He was all baby-faced when he first left home, but now he's even taller than you. That's a good thing. Otherwise, how could he live up to the title of Deliverer? Hey, Mom. Dad. Saw Deliverer blushing. Who would have thought? Back then you were all about wanting to learn swordsmanship at Castrum Kremnos. And now look at you, you've actually beaten Nikador. Having a talented kid like you work the fields would be a real waste of potential. Haha, Dad, I can't take all the credit for this. I couldn't have made it this far without the friends who walked this path with me. My teachers, my rivals, and my best companion. That's right, that's me. It's a long story, I'll tell you all about it slow. This kid of mine must have been quite a handful. Here, I made some honey sun cakes. Please, help yourself. Rhinon, I know you've seen the world out there, but don't you dare look down on your mom's cooking. No way, I've been craving Ides Elysiae's food for ages. If only my Piso could be half as well behaved as Rhinon. I knew it, that's gonna make fun of me again. Piso, weren't you always going on and on about Rhinon before? Why are you so shy about it now? Mrs. Pittier, that's not true. I didn't say any of that. I can vouch for that. You bring him up several times a day. You even say when Rhinon comes back, you'll make him tell you about all his adventures from these past years. Let him finish his honey sun cake first, and then he'll have the energy to tell his stories.
Home is wherever we're all together.
Partner, come try my parents' cooking. It's all over. Haha, all thanks to you. If you hadn't shouldered this burden, I'd probably still be wandering aimlessly in desperation, wouldn't I? To gain and then to lose, to struggle only to end up with nothing. I've grown used to those faces briefly lingering before me and then hastily departing. It's almost laughable. Sometimes in the days, I still wonder if this is all a dream. After waking up in that wheat field, will I still have to face another endless journey? Don't worry, we're all here by your side. Yeah, I've got you and all our buddies. Now I have no reason to keep moping around. It's time to get a fresh start. Time to get some proper rest at home. Haha, before heading home, I thought I could get some good rest. But I quickly found out there's quite a lot to be done. Chopping firewood for Dad, making bowls for Uncle Galbas, sharing tales from the grove with Mrs. Piteous, and then there's Piso and Livia always pestering me for stories. It takes quite some effort to satisfy their curiosity. Oh right, I should also visit the fairies and the Membrance Maids. It's been a while. I bet they made a complete mess of things again in their usual scatterbrained way. Haha, looks like we'll have our hands full for quite a while to come. Take a good rest. Looking forward to meeting you again, partner. Okay, Anexa and Cass. Professor Anexa, I'm ready. Now, with these hands, I can touch life itself. Please teach me everything about how to interact with little Dromuses. Good, then let me teach you the first step to getting close to Dromuses. Hold out your hand, let them come over and sniff it so they can get used to your scent. Growth. Wait, where did that little Dromas go? This one is way too huge. Stell, I remember you once hatched a baby Dromas. Would it be that the fantastic creature before us is what it has grown into? Behold, the one and only true Dromas god. Ah, it's Lord Terravox, the legendary ancestor of the Dromases. Terravox, the greatest creation of Georios, the unseen ruler of the earth through the ages? So it was you. Growth. His stature is truly magnificent. Clad in golden armor, his presence rivals that of my Pollux. I wonder if the method for interacting with little Dromases will still work on it. Professor Anaxa, please teach me the next step. Huh? Professor Anaxa? No need for a second step. Quick Caceres, get a close-up from the side profile, full resolution HD. I'll take the front shot. Instead, collect the Morton Dweller's merchant. Contact the Morton Dweller merchants right away. We'll need massive amounts of fresh red soil. He's way too into it. What a lively bunch. Are you new companions I've never traveled with before? My appearance must have caught your eye. Ah, so Dromases can speak? Wait, no, as the ancestor of all souls, it'd be strange if it couldn't speak. I've heard of a scholar under Circes who's really into Dromases, but I'm afraid my story might disappoint you. Oh? Ah, the gentle and honest nature of the Dromases. Not only did I once abandon them, but I also did something my old friend Geocles proclaimed a betrayal, and I nearly brought eternal ruin upon the first flame chase. Ha 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 ha, good, very good. I've done all those things you've mentioned too. Professor Anaxa, you really love Dromases way too much. I talk Terraforce as well. Oh no. What do you think of Dynamix's love for Dromases? I'm just a foolish beast who once galloped down the path of paradox. Yet that scholar treated it as perfectly normal. What I've seen, he's not as harsh as people make him out to be. On the contrary, he's quite patient and a good teacher. Careful with your teeth. I heard that even Terravox once gazed at the stars in the grove. After the blinding radiance of eternal day faded, the starry sky beyond is still mesmerizing. Got any new inspiration yet? It is accurate. During the years I lay dormant in Lycurgus' memories, I caught a glimpse of knowledge from beyond the sky. I must say I'm absolutely stunned. Don't know where to start? Confusing, isn't it? Ha 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 ha, confused? This is the best reward for all my work so far. Knowledge overload, scared, yeah? Ha 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 ha, scared? This is the... I thought you stripped away the mystique of the Dromases. Why? No matter what Terravox has done, it is still a demigod that once bore the weight of Earth. All I can say is that there's a Dromas in everyone's heart, and gazing at it is like gazing at yourself. You and the Dromas be happy together. The more you cherish Dromases, the deeper your bond will grow. It's just like studying the world itself. Keep your heart filled with curiosity, and the truth will reveal itself. Such is the primal wisdom Dromases have bestowed upon us. Okay, Cass. I thought the Dromas interaction lesson would be more gradual, but wow, we're starting off with a heavyweight Cass right away. How does it feel to touch the Droma's skin? The texture of his skin is rougher than I imagined, with many old scars. Lord Terravox must have been through countless difficult battles. The Droma seems quite fond of you too. Long ago I came across a bone fragment from a Dromas as a mortician and crafted it into a bone flute. When played, it produced a deep melancholic sound as if softly brushing against the very soul of the Dromas. It was the only way I could touch them back then. Thankfully, now I can play with them without worry. Why not start with something more lightweight? If it's a baby Dromas, I might be able to pick them up. That count as a more forceful kind of embrace? Okay, and Glia's there. Come on, Sophronia. Repeat after me. Sun, spindle, flower. This is sun, spindle, for flower. Nope, it's flower. What are you guys doing? Stell, allow me to introduce you. Rutini here was a blind servant in my household during my younger years. I learned a great deal from her about beauty and many life experiences. Not at all, I often hear the young lady mention Stell. Ah, so you're the hero, Miss Aglaia mentioned? I see you're quite the beauty indeed. And this is Sophronia. You might have seen her in Okama. She's the one who gave me this knucklebone talisman. In the new world you gave to Amphoreus, Futini regained her sight and Sophronia refound her voice. However, they still need some time to adjust to their respective gifts. I've been teaching Sophronia pronunciation. She's a very clever little girl still. She has been practicing that line for you for quite a while now, as you can tell. I will teach Futini how to read. Once you're done studying, let's all go have some oatmeal porridge at Master's place. Ah, speaking of oatmeal porridge, I remember when you got scolded by Tribby for secretly snacking on food and drinks. Miss Aglaia, does that kind of thing happen too? Everyone has their immature moments, and that was ages ago, Futini. Ah, people who care about each other tend to remember very clearly what others was like in their immature days. The word is fortunate? No, this word is felicitous.
I'll tailor the embodiment of beauty just for you.
How comforting it is to share a bright and melodious world with those you cherish. I'm happy to share the world through my eyes with you. It has its romantic aspects as well as its inconveniences. Oh, okay, I've done this one before. Meeting Aki always feels like a fresh experience. Oh, this is new. I'm grateful for that because only as a human one can keep changing and growing. Different people remember different aspects of me. Futini and Hysolence remember my spoiled and willful side, the Chrysos heirs and citizens witness my calm and control side, while Sophronia and my master can see my gentle side. But in any case, this is who Aglaia truly is. I hope you stay this happy forever. Thank you for your wishes. I believe everyone will be happy forever. Okay, I'm getting a bit tired of reading all the dialogue, so I'm just gonna keep silent from now on. Oh, that was it? That was the last one? Damn it, I could have read that one out loud. Ah well. Hi Tiberion, Buzz. Big Dragon? Yeah, I know, right?
One day, Amphoreus will shine bright in this star.
The sunlight here.
Okay, so I still need to find all the what was it? Missing nibs, cause I'm missing a few. I have no idea where I'm missing them.
What a full day. A good night's sleep is basically guaranteed.
Okay, I'm guessing it can be this one. Let's see. Stuff. actually, that doesn't really tell me. Okay, it tells me that I found the nib. It doesn't tell me if I've solved the riddle. Doesn't really help either.
Can we please keep going like this forever?
So it does say that I found all the nibs, but I don't know where I've have or haven't solved the riddle of that area.
Can we please keep going like this forever?
Yeah, we unlocked that one. Shit. Yeah, I'll just run over real quick. Wow. How had I not unlocked that one before? I also haven't unlocked that? Okay. Ah, shoot.
Can we please keep going like this forever?
Okay, so I have found all the nymphs. So about that, you need to open the door for my dog, and I also want to lose. Alright. Secrets allegory of the cave. Oh, I messed up. Just check this. Secrets should be alright. No? Fathom, fathom. So many. Golden gem. Paragon's blemish of light many feats. This is of passage. Most previous. Edge. Six steps. Best report. So I have found all the chapter secrets. Why would you give me that then? No. That doesn't make sense. Since it sounds all deep, except shit.
This story deserves a perfect ending. Don't you think? Our story is far from over.
several times. Oh, we haven't found here. God, that was this place. Are you fucking kidding me? Those here. Not too sure. Wait, this is isn't on the map. Did you know through the fishes, only this road devices over there? According here, in those flinches, use their breaths of flame, their eyes of others. Yet that regrets their desperate calls for error numbers back to the state. Stating it's not a 30 million times old numbers. Are you kidding me? At this point, seriously. I'm still missing 3 treasure chests. The chef was small chills and things, shifting his mind. The ways possible is feeling like a hop on steps. There's no map for this place. So I'm just gonna have such a very freaking map.
Where might those lovely stellar jades be hiding?
There's an investigation concept lines that's so unlike you. It's of all these history and all the most crucial thread lies in this. However, this far plus a cycle of fears which are brand new future current. Yes. Oh, it is such a thank you for coming here and change things. The way you wish this pink dream but it's like just forever. Hate this so damn much. That's all the creation limbs are sure now, because I just got that achievement. Yes, the guess I detected one limbs in my wanted to show me tonight since your helpful limit has appeared as a beacon. Perhaps that's what it is a revelation. This was all creation. So of all the trips, still missing 2 chests. Chest. Yeah. Yay. This one. As expected, those who want the nameless path to show discovered this clever design. It wasn't agreed that I could open the audience entrance through that space. Magnus, Xander, is still alive. It has no need to be nervous when you see before his previous string of its coordinate systems back then. Before revoking administrative privileges like Curtis took some time to shape and left behind a riddle. In this experiment also real variable that led to an alien. The Great Variable, a minute variable to move one from a brand new structure one after error over. Each time you gaze at it, memories surge like a tide as it remembers Amphoreus' inner slice within. It might help you in the time you not yet reached. Using the legend writers, we also use one first becoming to write a legend. Yes, he knows that's what stories call himself. That's what storytellers call them. I prefer to call them free spirits, people of infinite possibilities. July and Amphoreus is called the Water of Freedom. It belongs carefully and represents what every prisoner lives for in their hearts yet cannot grasp. Human spirit is immeasurable. Only the gods can control everything, just as Xandra can use humanity like Curtis can eliminate the path of life. When it comes to the top of paths, we're nothing but prisoners of destiny. It's safe for sure that we aren't just prisoners of a bigger cube. So I collected these images as more reminder of myself and those who come after. Control is nothing but an illusion. Oh, wanderer on the endless path, before the path ways allow me to offer these words of wisdom. There are diamonds in the rough. Don't use that variability for its your greatest excellence. Until you decide to step out of this cave. Open move. There we go. Off soak. There, I'll get that achievement. So what is he? Went right fast. Where are my skills? Says okay. Discover all enlightenments in terms of time. Yeah, the signing one will just time blocked by dates. Probably. Single path of the trailblazer remembers you the seconds of things very long. Open another everything finish the present. Oh, so I can actually open it out multiple times. That's a lot easier.
Can we please keep going like this forever?
Amazing. There was a long time. Fancy so. I'm just really tired of this.
That's so fascinating. When you talk about it like that, I want to go see it for myself. But I want you to be the guide.
So 10 times so cute. Wait, what? What was that? I don't even know.
Can we please keep going like this forever? Over here, look! The reflection on the water is super cute, isn't it? Wow, the breeze is so pleasant. I wish every day was as peaceful as the surface of the sea.
Bold shots, but I don't really do many more, so use some skill. Screw up these rules. I'm missing one. Fuck you, where is it? Where's that? Scrub. Dragon. Wood. Monsters. Yeah.
for the heroes, as you wish.
That hurts a bit. Embrace a new life.
Every memory turns into ripples.
Justice. Oh god damn it. No. It's one here as well. Not leave the battlefront crest from clouds. Oh, actually, quite a few stuff here checked off. Check out the name.
Turn over this eternal page.
Here. Have some sunshine. Embrace a new life. May death protect us.
Every memory turns into ripples.
Just going to follow this guy. So it's 100%.
tomorrow.
Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies! Go, go, go!
This kinda hurts.
Wiltier, embrace a new life.
Every memory turns into
Wait,
ripples.
what? It was this long. Missed this all this time. Seriously. How? Wait, that's not it. Damn it. Really? Shit. Where's that go?
Stream forth. Bleed old flames. Stream forth the gleam of old. Stream forth the gleam of old blades. Stream forth. Stream forth the gleam of old
Damn it, Tokyo was this last chest. Fucking yes, it was. Okay.
This haven of memory.
Way too fucking long.
Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose. The taste of celestial ambrosia.
Oh, 5 star, 5 star, 5 star. Please. Yes! I got my day! Wait, does that mean I got all the Chrysos errors? No, I don't have high silence. Damn, still awesome. I got 90. Nice. So, Saber, you hill high ceiling 7. I'm only missing 2 Chrysos heirs. 5 characters total. That's actually not insane. Okay, let's continue talking to Siren.
This haven of memories. Every touch.
No rush. We've still got all the time in the world. Just take it slow. Time will stop for us.
It's true. I can't feel time without terrible blue inside each other. That's the Stella I know, determined as ever. Now the ship that will take us to our next adventure has arrived. I'll be right here with you. Well then, watch me next.
This wheat field is our baby. You can't just stomp on it willy-nilly. You'll stomp all over our hopes.
Oh, cool. That's cute. I have no idea how many
haven of memories.
at this point.
Every touch, every moment
Abs.
is like a thorned rose.
Hi! I'm so happy to see you. Are you here to play with me? Look, ripples! Come on, reel it in! Please!
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment, like a thorned rose.
No rush. We've still got all the time in the world. Just take it slow. Time will stop for us.
Okay, so I'm running out of options already. That's good to see. That was cute.
Now where did it...
This haven of memories. Every touch.
Yay, that's it. This is probably the quest achievement.
Look, ripples! Come on, reel it in!
Always so patient, slowly collecting all these beautiful moments together. Also very patient with fishing. There we go.
Oh, you like the...
Sandwich. My side.
This wheat field is our baby!
That's true.
People always miss their home. But what's more important is to take the next step forward, right?
Yay. Oh boy, that's a lot of spamming I've done. Experiencing time. Okay, and gotta be on final bonus to Excalibur, all enlightenments in the ruins of time. So we're just like running down the path. Look for stuff. Oh, that was easy. I'll miss that one. Acquire all home decorations from homes. Wait, let me just check one thing real quick because there might be something at the end of the path I haven't done.
turn over this eternal page.
I know this super speed moves.
Take this.
Ah, there we go. Okay. And collect all home decorations for us.
Share the good news with the whole
That was a bit surprising.
city.
Yeah, it's gonna talk to the government. We can get fast feed. Wait, have I gotten all of them? Oh. Take your hearts with you. Okay, I don't have it then. Oh, the government make only these babies. One of them. So I actually have to find these people now. Oh, there it is. Terrible score. Last time was gone, usual was gone. Don't have the Astral Express passenger cabin. There we go. Seal sunglasses. Alright, so that's the last of the Amphoreus achievements that I can get from